If you've been working out for a while, you have been faced with supplements. The market is huge. From pre-workouts to protein powders to anything you can imagine, there is a solution or a promised solution for everything. Back when I was starting out, I was taking this testosterone booster. It was like a ZMA formula. Basically, if you don't know what ZMA is, it's basically zinc, magnesium, vitamin B6 complex, and some other minerals and vitamins. So I was thinking, wow, this is going to be great. So I was taking it, I was getting better sleep quality, but a lot of it came down to what I was missing in my diet. So if you're living in a country where you don't get sunshine and you take vitamin D3, then obviously your testosterone is going to jump, from being low to being a little higher. And a lot of these things are natural for humans, to get sunshine, to eat normal foods, your testosterone levels will go up. That's normal. That comes with the territory of being a human. But these days, it's hard. It's hard. You sit a lot. You don't get, you barely get any activity. This is like the common human. We're all driving to one place to another, staying inside, not being outside in the sunshine, and it takes a toll on our muscle gains. So that being said, testosterone boosters have a place. They're supplements and they're going to supplement your diet and your lifestyle. If you're struggling to get certain vitamins, then it makes sense to go out and get a multivitamin to address that issue. But it doesn't make sense to get something that you already have in your diet or whatever and then expect something enormous. Testosterone boosters are basically ingredients that we have evolved with, right? So they're herbs, and sometimes they're not. Like, not all testosterone boosters are created the same. A lot of these herbs are used in different regions of the world. We're talking about like Asia, Africa, North America. They all have like different herbs and ingredients that they're specialized in. Long Jack, for example, is in Asia, and Long Jack is amazing for libido. And then, these days we dig into the science and we find like there's some benefits for testosterone boosting, and it's awesome. But taking it alone and expecting a great return is usually not the best way to approach it. The best way, in my opinion, is to take a formula that has multiple herbs from multiple regions with multiple benefits. For example, horny goatweed. We all thought once that it was amazing for testosterone levels, when in fact it's actually really good for libido and barely has any effect on testosterone, if anything. Like, it's amazing, right, how some ingredients can have a benefit, and then when we think like, oh, we feel it, so it must have this benefit for testosterone. But libido and testosterone, while it may be linked, it's not always the case. It's just because you have high libido doesn't mean your testosterone levels are proper. So that being said, I have tried out a couple of testosterone boosters this year. Some of them are expensive, some of them have like testosterone, and I wanted to make this video about my favorite ones. And I have a lot of experience with testosterone boosters. It's very hard to tell you that this is the best formula because some ingredients don't work for everybody. Ashwagandha, for example, is amazing for reducing stress, and that has a link to testosterone levels because stress eats away everything. But having no stress at all is not good because we need some stress, and it's normal to have ups and downs throughout the week or month or day, whatever. In the morning, for example, when you wake up, I think around 9:30, your stress peaks, but then it goes down. When you're taking ashwagandha in the morning, that can have an effect on that stress, and whether it's good or not, we don't actually, some people do not like that feeling because ashwagandha can make your emotions blunt. It can make it flat, feel happy, stressed, angry, you're just there, just exist. That being said, it's in every testosterone booster I've been using this year. So if you're not a fan of ashwagandha, then I recommend getting Shilajit. That on its own, that's a patented form of, Prima-V, which is a patented form of Shilajit, is amazing for testosterone levels. It's an all-in-one muscle builder. While it's not something you will take just for testosterone levels, you will take it because it has all kinds of benefits, and it comes from the Himalayan mountains. So there's minerals, there's all kinds of stuff in there that will help your physical and mental performance. So that being said, that is my favorite testosterone boosting ingredient. And if you're not a fan of ashwagandha, then you will like taking Shilajit. Trust me, it's amazing. But with any supplement, creatine, pre-workout, testosterone boosters, whatever it is, you do want to take a week cycle off of supplements, because at some point your body will build a tolerance, it'll adapt, it'll start rejecting some ingredients, and it happens. So it's always smart to it's always smart to cycle your supplements. So whether you're taking it like 5 days a week, 2 days off for testosterone boosters, or every day for like 4 to 12 weeks, you do need to take some time where you don't take it at all. And the best way I think to approach testosterone boosters is to take it 5 days a week and then take 2 days off, like say the weekend, where you don't need to take it. And your testosterone levels should be fine anyway if you stop using it and you continue using it. But of course, just follow the directions of the bottle. That's just my preference. It's just how I roll with testosterone boosters. So I have here my favorite testosterone boosters. I'm gonna start with one I've taken for a long time, and that's Enhanced Huge Supplements, because I've taken this when they had Laxoginin. Laxoginin is a muscle builder, and this was actually an Enhanced. And at that time when I took it, it was amazing. But since then they removed it, they reformulated it, and I'm gonna put the formula here just in case they reformulate it again, because it feels like every time I check, they're like removing stuff. And the formula here shown in this video is why it's good. So if you find it changed, just skip it, all right? So I would put this in my ranking as a number 2, my second favorite, because it has everything from whole ingredients to extractions of ingredients. So it has Biovin extract, the whole ingredient of that, 1.5 grams of that. Then we have Korean mistletoe, 1 gram. These ingredients are shown to reduce the muscle from breaking down as you age, which is a natural thing. So these ingredients have benefits not only for testosterone levels, but also for muscle building. And that's why I like testosterone boosters as well. I wanted to mention this, is that it's like a multivitamin. Taking a testosterone booster will have multiple benefits. So this has multiple ingredients attacking testosterone levels from multiple angles, increasing physical performance from multiple angles, increasing mental health and mental well-being. Of course, don't take my word for that. It's not going to make you happy or anything, but it's going to assist you in making you feel optimal, right? So amazing for performance, amazing for mental well-being, but it is not my favorite. Not my favorite. Then we have Chaos and Pain, their PCT supplement. Of course, I wasn't taking this as a PCT to anything, but it intrigued me, the formula. And it's well-rounded, but doesn't have everything that my other testosterone boosters, that my other favorite testosterone boosters has. A popular testosterone booster I have seen so far this year on social media is Kingmaker. When I posted my review video on this, a lot of people were asking, is this good for muscle building? Is this good for fat burning? How do you take this? It's not a magic pill. It's a testosterone boosting with 2 ingredients that are relatively new to muscle building that are not exactly proven to work. So you're taking a little bit of a risk to your wallet. This is one of the most expensive testosterone boosters I've seen, and it has 2 muscle building ingredients that are not proven to work by science, but it still has testosterone boosting ingredients. And it's twice the price of the other testosterone boosters on this list. Almost twice the price, $130. Let that sink in. That's a lot of money. And well, when you look at like testosterone and ecdysterone, the prices of those supplements, it makes sense. The price is fine. But those 2 ingredients are not completely proven, so you're kind of like, I'm getting this because it's expensive and it has these ingredients that may boost muscle building, especially considering it has 2 relatively new ingredients to humans. Is it worth it? It's an experiment, right? And I've taken this and I liked it a lot, but it wasn't anything spectacular, or it didn't stand out from what I was experimenting before and experimenting with now. So if you want to see my review video, you can click on this corner, I think, or in the description. All the links will be found there. And then we have my favorite, my number one testosterone booster, Macho. Why is it my favorite? I felt the best on this one, and it has all kinds of ingredients, starting with 2 whole ingredients with some standardization in the second one. But basically everything else, there's fenugreek, there's shilajit, there's some anti-estrogen ingredients, like estrogen inhibiting ingredients, so you can keep your estrogen side on check. Then, Tomcat Alley, stinging nettle, testo surge, a lot of them are patented ingredients as well, so you're going to get high quality ingredients in a high quality formula. I really like this one more than Enhance. Enhance used to be my favorite, but not really anymore. And I would say that this is my favorite. This is my favorite because it has everything needed for muscle building, for physical performance, and mental well-being. I also felt really good on this. So if you want to see the review video as well, it's on my channel. I like this one a lot. So if you want to burn fat, you want to build muscle, there's programs on my site, FitFrek. There's a program finder, there's spreadsheets. Everything is free. You can use those programs, you will make some gains. As long as your diet is in check, your program is in check, you're following the spreadsheets, you're on the right track. Supplements will give you a boost, but it will not make the performance, right? You make the performance. The supplements will assist with that. It's not going to make or break. So the only supplement you really need is creatine. Everything else is extra. If you need like a multivitamin, and fine, get one with the proper ingredients that have the most bioavailable forms. And the testosterone boosters, you can look at it the same way. It's a multiple ingredient formula that has ingredients from nature that benefited humans for centuries. So there you have it. You can use my coupon code FitFrek on any of these supplements, and check out the website. There's a ton of resources there. Keep making some gains.